Hello, everybody. This is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers. It is Wednesday, May 13th, and I'm here for another weekly Facebook Live, so thank you for joining me. I need to turn that volume down. All right. Hi, Susan. I'm just going to wait a second for people to find me and hop on tonight. So tonight I have three really pretty cards that we're going to make with one of a stamp set that is retiring and some dies that I am truly going to miss. So I want to show you these really pretty cards and how you can make them super simple or super detailed anyway. So we're going to be doing that tonight. And I also have a fun little giveaway we're going to do. And yeah, so it should be a fun night of crafting. Did everyone have a good Wednesday? I hope so. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Stacy and Sharon. I see some of my friends hop on. Hi, Allison. Thanks for joining tonight. Wow, we're up to 21 live viewers already. So last week we had 60 at one point. And so tonight if we can get up to 70 live viewers, I'm going to give away a free brand new stamp set. One of my favorites, this one right here. It's called Back on Your Feet. And it has these really cute images that you can color in and really cute stamps. So I'm only going to give it away if we get up to 70. So if we do and I miss it, make sure somebody comments that we got to 70. Right now, I know people are still finding me and hopping on, but this is if we get there tonight. So thank you for sharing. Hi, Alice. Oh, Stacy, yeah, I made a cute little mask card for Stacy. So yeah, we have some really pretty cards we're gonna make tonight. Oh, and before we get started, I want to tell you about my current online class that I have going on right now, and then we'll get stamping. So it is a class where you don't need any stamps at all. You are gonna get all the supplies. You're gonna need some glue, and I take in like a hole punch if you want to make them like me. But it is a Tropical Oasis stamp. Oh my gosh, it's a Tropical Oasis class. And you're gonna make 15 cards, 15 different cards in this class, and I'll show you a sneak peek of them. You're gonna get over $30 in products. You're gonna get a Memories and More kit, some ribbon, some trinkets, some little pearls, everything you need. So anyway, here's some of these cards. There's lots of really pretty cards. They're so easy to do. I love this one with the surfboards. So anyway, if you head over to my website, it's up in the corner, owlstarstampers.com. Look at this one. This one's super fun. You'll have to do a little bit of cutting on this, but cool cards anyway. So yeah, you can head over to my website and sign up if you would like to get this class delivered to your door at the end of the month. So yeah, it's a really awesome class. And I know some of you already signed up. Okay, we're up to 40 people. So if we can get up to 70, I'm going to be giving away this stamp set tonight. It's a brand new one. It's never been used. It's one of my favorites. So hopefully we can give that away. All right. Okay, I'm just scanning through the comments. Yeah, if you can also buy the tutorial only if you want. Hi, Jean. Hi, Karen and Deb. I see Holly is on here and Pat. So we have some people. Okay, I think it is time to start stamping. if you want any of the supplies I'm going to be using, here is the host code. So you can let me know tonight too. I actually adjusted my webcam that I use to do my videos, so it's a little bit closer to the table. So hopefully you can see my stamping a little bit easier. And I've been having some trouble with the colors coming across, so I think the colors are more accurate now too. So you'll have to tell me, if you've been watching me for a while, what you think. Sharon said the tropical set is awesome. Thank you, Sharon. Hi, Stacy. Okay, I'm gonna get this host code off. If you always place an order with me that's at least $30, you always get a thank you card and gift in the mail from me. So just be aware of that. Okay, let me show you where the stamp set is in the catalog. Have you been able to get a haircut yet? I'm not sure who Karen is talking about. I haven't got a haircut in forever. So it is in our annual catalog. And if we turn to page 84, this is the stamp set. Look, it is so big. There are 37 stamps in this stamp set. Look at all of these really pretty fonts. There's a ton of fonts. There's all these things to make really cute stamps. Flowers, bouquets, all kinds of fun stuff. So to get all 37 stamps, it's $27. This is retiring. And then in the back of the book, on page 191, right here, is the Bouquet Bunch. And this is $30, and you get 21 dies. So all of these dies right here. So this is retiring also. Why I'm showing you this is because in our upcoming catalog, we do have a new punch coming out. Do you see this? It is a jar, and it will work perfect with this bundle as well. So I wanted to show you this because this will be awesome to have for the future with a new product that's coming. Okay, hi everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, I see we're up to 47, so we're not quite at 70 yet. I don't know if we'll get there or not, but if we do, I have that stamp set. Okay, so the framelits come like this. There's a whole bunch in here, and you can tell I love this set. I've used it a lot. So there's the dies, and here is our stamp set. Beautiful Bouquet. And again, you can always tell a good stamp set if it's like stained, if it's photopolymer, which this one is. So let me show you this. Do you see how stained this is? This means this is a really good stamp set. I have used it a lot. So again, when I tell you I really like something, it's because I really do like something, and I want to share that with you. So anyway, this is the bundle for tonight we're using, and I have everything super organized. We're going to start out with a very simple card with only one item punched out, and then we're going to make them a little bit different. And do you see in the background that sparkle there? I'm going to show you how I did that. Some of you might even know. But let's get started stamping, okay? Okay. We need the purple. So here is our first thing, and we need Highland Heather ink pad. And if you think that light is too bright, let me know. And I'm using Pear Pizzazz and Blushing Bride. And then the last color is So Saffron. So this is our color palette. Really nice and soft. And I already went ahead and did all my die cutting tonight because most of you know how to do all that anyway. And then you need white baker's twine. This is retiring. I cannot believe it. So if you don't have enough twine, you're going to want to get that as well. So this is just a standard focus piece of Highland Heather. It's 8.5 by 5.5. And you need your bone folder to fold this. I'm reaching for mine. I need to get some of this out of my way. So I'm just folding this in half with your bone folder. So here we go. And the next piece I have is Whisper White, and this measures 3 inches by 5.5, and it's gonna go on here just like this. So just a pretty simple layout. Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. If we can get up to 70 viewers, I have this really cute stamp set to give away. I'm gonna keep telling you that because I really want to see if we can do it. It's like my goal. Oh, the first thing we want to do is do the background, so it has time to dry. And to do the background, I grabbed a Wink of Stella. It's a glitter brush. If you've never used this, it's awesome. And I have just an empty jar. And so what I did is I took my Wink of Stella, and if you squeeze it, glitter is going to come out just like that. Do you see it drip out? And it's like a liquidy paint. So what I did is I tapped this on. Now, if you want to skip this part, you can, but I love a little bit of sparkle. So I'm just tapping, and I'm just doing the edges, like around the sides. You can kind of see it going on. And some of it will be bigger, and some will be... Jean really wants to win that stamp set. I'm sure a lot of you want to. So, okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. So it adds just a little sparkle. So I'm going to set this aside to dry. I need a little bit down here in this corner though. Okay, so here is our background. No, Wink of Stella is not retiring. Thank goodness. I love it so much. If it did, I'd have to buy like 100 of them. So here's our background. We're just going to set that aside to dry. And now we're going to do a little bit of stamping here. So I already went ahead and stamped one flower in So Saffron and cut it out with the dies. So I'm just going to set that aside. Now if you wanted, you could just stamp that directly on as well. And then I need the stamp with I need this stamp, and then I need this one. You can see it's stained. And then I need a little, I'm going to use this one this time. And then the next thing I need is like the little bud. It looks like, you know, that one. I think that's it. So, oh, and then the words. And the words I'm going to use are called, oh, we're up to 60! We are only 10 away, and I get to give away a stamp set. Oh, it just dropped down. I couldn't have picked a better friend than you. So that is our stamp we're going to use. Okay, I have a bunch of blocks here, so I'm going to take this one, and we're going to stamp the bouquet first in Pear Pizzazz, our Pear Pizzazz ink. So I'm using... Whoops, sorry about that. Jeez. I'm using my foam mat because this is photopolymer, so it gives it a little bit of cushion. So I'm just inking this up right here, and I'm going to stamp it like sort of in the center here. So just like that, and then I'm going to wipe it off. Okay, the next thing I need is the little flowers, and I need a smaller block. This one is way too big. So I'm going to be using this one right here, and I'm going to be doing it in Highland Heather, the purple, the light purple color. Hi, Nancy. Okay. And I'm going to be stamping, I need to pull this down a little bit. One here and one here. I love the photopolymer because you can see exactly where they can go. And one there. We'll do one over here. And one more purple one over here. And then we're going to move to the next little thing. And that is going to be that little... this little like bud where the flower hasn't bloomed yet. Okay, somebody said we're at 63. So close, we're getting there. Okay, I'm gonna put that one there, and then we'll do one here, and one over here, like that. So here's where we're at, and the next thing is we're gonna grab this flower in, we're gonna do this one in Blushing Bride. Oh, I see we're getting so close. We're up to 66 people. So close. If we hit it and I'm looking down, just let me know. Okay, this one in Blushing Bride is going to come up here. I gotta turn it a little bit. And okay, I totally grabbed Petal Pink, so it's actually in Petal Pink. I was using Petal Pink for one of my other cards, but whatever, it's Petal Pink now. And then the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna stamp our sentiment. I couldn't have picked a better friend than you. And we're gonna do that in Highland Heather, the purple. So let me do that, and we're about done with this card. So I'm gonna stamp this towards the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to close these ink pads up so I can assemble the card. So the only other thing I did is I'm going to, I stamped this flower in So Saffron and then cut it out. So I did that ahead of time because most of you know, oh my gosh, I saw 72. So that means we get to give away the stamp set. So if you have commented, you're going to go into the drawing to get the stamp set. So one lucky winner. And if we can keep it up, I might even give away a few extra embellishments and stuff too, because I see we're at 76. Holy cow. Thank you for sharing and joining me tonight. I'm so excited. When I have a goal, I like to hit it. And so you guys helped me tonight. So thank you. Okay, so back to stamping. I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of here, and we're going to put this flower right up there like that. Then we're going to take our Winka Stella, and we're going to put a little shimmer on a few of these, this pink flower. That's what I did before. And next we're going to layer this on here. So this is a little bit wet there. So just be careful when you do that little splattered background if you do that. Wow, somebody said we were, oh, Linda said, let's get to 80. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of center it, eyeball it in the middle. So just like this, okay? And I need to take that white baker's twine. Yes, if you're just joining us, then make sure you can always check out the beginning on the replay. All of my videos are also on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. It's just Owl Star Stampers, and I have hundreds of videos over there from over the years. So if you're just new to me, you can hop on over there too. Okay, I'm just making a little bow with a baker's twine. We're going to put it down with a mini glue dot, and then we're just going to add a few pearls, and our first card is done. So this would just be a really pretty card you could give to any friend, or you could change the sentiment because this stamp set has so many different choices in it. It's amazing. Okay, I have my Take Your Pick tool. So remember, this has like some putty. It's not focusing on the end. And I'm just going to take one of this bigger pearls and put it in the center there. And then some of these smaller ones, and I'm going to add them right here. You could use rhinestones. I'm only going to do 3, but there is our first card. So here it is with the Blushing Bride with the flower. So it's a little bit darker, but there's our first card. Let me know what you think. And again, we have coming out a jar punch, and look at it. Can't you just envision this, the new punch with this set? It would be so cute. Like, I didn't grab vellum, but like a little vellum jar would look so realistic. So yeah, this is coming out in June. And if you signed up for bingo, this is one of the prizes, is this bundle, the jar bundle with all the fun stuff. So there's our first card. Now let's make this card right here. Okay, so for this card, we need Melon Mambo and Black Memento ink. So kind of a bright card that we're going to be doing. I have all the pieces right here. And here we go. So we need, I already did all the die cutting, like I said, because I don't want you guys to have to watch all that. So I used Granny Apple Green for some of the little pieces there. And this is our thick Whisper White. So it's a lot thicker. It's a whole lot thicker. And I cut out the basic black at 5 1/4 by 4. And then I did another piece of Whisper White that is just 1/8 of an inch smaller. And I embossed it with this Coastal Weave. This is retiring. It is one of my favorites. So this is in our mini catalog right now, and it is retiring. So I did that in white, and it's just 1/8 of an inch. So it just is going to show a hair of black behind it. So let's attach that. And then I stamped, so that same flower, I did 3 of them in Melon Mambo, and there is a die cut, so I die cut those out ahead of time. So this is Melon Mambo. Lovely Lipstick is very similar, and it is retiring, but Melon Mambo is more pink. So here is this, and we can already just put this right down on the card. The other thing I went ahead and did is I took my favorite dies ever, you know that, the Stitch Shapes, and I cut out a square in Whisper White. It's not the biggest square and it's not the smallest, but it's a good size. So here we go, just like this. And so for this, we're going to stamp our sentiment. And again, I want this one to say, wishing you a day of love and happy memories. So I could give this like for a wedding. There is actually one that says, happy wedding day, happy anniversary, thanks a bunch. Oh my gosh, there's so many. This is a great set. Okay, so we're gonna use Stamp This Sentiment. Again, you know it's a great set when they're all stained. We're gonna stamp it in Memento Black. Oh my goodness, you guys, we're like 1 away from 80. I'm gonna have to give away more prizes. And we're gonna stamp this here. So one of you will get to win the stamp set though, so that's so cool. So here is this one. Yup, right like that. And then here are my little bits and pieces. So I have 3 of these flowers, and then I took the dies in here. There's a lot of little leaf, so I took this one and then this one right here, and I cut 2 of each of these out in Granny Apple Green, like a really bright green. So they're all right here. So now we're just gonna put this card together. So easy. Holy cow, we're at 85 now. 87. Wow, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put this on with some dimensionals. Yeah, I'm gonna have some more prizes I need to give away. You guys are awesome tonight. Thanks for joining me, everyone. This is fun. I love stamping with you every Wednesday. So I do a Facebook Live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm gonna put this down a little bit more this way. And, okay, now we're gonna tuck these little green leaves, sprigs leaves in. So how I did it is I had my favorite mini glue dots. Okay, the stamp set I'm using is called Beautiful Bouquet. It is retiring. It has 37 stamps in it, and it has a coordinating set of framelits in it as well called Bouquet Bunch, and they're both retiring. It's one of my favorites, so I'm showing you guys each week something that's my favorite that is retiring. So this is this week. So I have a little glue dot here, and I'm going to just tuck that down just like that. And then I'm going to put another glue dot on this little sprig. And I know this stamp set is one of my absolute favorites. And all my other sample cards are at my studio. So I haven't been over there in a while again. And then this one, I know this little stem is too long, so I'm just going to snip that off. And I'm going to add another glue dot here and carefully peel it off. And now it's sticking to my snot dot. Yes, that's what Jean calls these. Stick that there. And now we're going to put this little greenery piece down here. And the last card is my absolute favorite. So I hope you stick around to see that. So there we have that. And now we're going to add these flowers. So I have one, and I'm just putting one glue dot on the back. And you can see, I actually didn't realize this was stamped on the back. And our Whisper White is so good and thick. The quality is so amazing that you can't even see through it. So I didn't even realize that till I die cut it out. So that one's going down there. This one is going flat up here. And then this one, we're going to have some dimensionals. So yeah, if you're just joining me, I gave a challenge that if I could get up to 70 people, I was giving away a stamp set. We've surpassed that. So I think I'm going to have to give away something else, some embellishments. So I'm taking my Wink Casella pen. I'm just adding a little bit of glitter. And I will add a few pearls. I would add rhinestones, but I don't see them. The pearls are just right handy here. So I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to put a few pearls in the center of these flowers. And here is our second card. So easy and so simple. And you could do this in any color combination that you like. Can you see that? Focus, little camera. There is a little, it is not focusing, shimmer. Oh, I know what I did. I added 3 little pearls up there too. Let's do that. It just adds a little something. So I love this little tool because you can position it and put the pearl exactly where you want it. So we're going to put that right there. And there we go. So here is our second card. So if you're just hopping on, we did this card. And now we did this card. And we have one more card to go. And it is my favorite. And it has the most, it's a lot of die cutting. But again, I did it for you. I'm going to show you a sneak peek. Here it is. Okay, so our last card we're going to be making, we need, oh, I see your hearts. I love it. I'm using Mossy Meadow, ink, crumb cake, and not Blushing Bride. This was supposed to be for the other card, Petal Pink. So these are the 3 colors I'm using for our last card. Now, if you want to get in on winning this stamp set, if you're just hopping on, you need to leave a comment so I know you were here, and then I'll put you in a drawing and I'll announce the winner probably tomorrow. So this is the stamp set I'm giving away, and I'll probably grab some fun embellishments too. So these are the colors that we need, and here are our pieces. So again, I'm starting out with Crumb Cake, a really nice neutral background for our card. And then our white piece measures 5 inches by 3 3/4. So this is going to be our background. Okay, so I went ahead and cut out a label. This is with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. It's just like really, really little, and I'm going to be stamping this one Happy Birthday in Mossy Meadow. And then I cut out 2 of these in Mossy Meadow, so a little bit darker green. 2 of these in Old Olive, so a medium green. And then this little thing, which I have to get the little pieces out, is in, what is the color? Pear Pizzazz. So I have 3 different colors of greenery here. I try to be organized, Sherry, but it doesn't always happen. Tonight I am though. Yes, that is a sloth, Barb. This is Caitlin's favorite, my daughter Caitlin. This is her favorite stamp set, and there is a sloth in there. Sloths are super trendy. So yeah, that is a sloth. Okay, and then I cut these out with 2 of these in Whisper White as well. Okay, let's start. Let me show you what else I did. On a scrap piece of paper, I stamped this. This is going to be like what holds the bouquet together, and I did it in crumb cake, and it looks just like that. So I just went ahead and did that ahead of time. So there's that one. And then we took this stamp, the one right in my hand that is so stained, that one, and I stamped that 3 times again in Petal Pink. So a very light pinkish, peachish color, and I die cut those as well. So those are all of our pieces. I'm going to put these back in here so I don't lose them. And again, the more stained a stamp set is, the better it is. That means it is very well loved. I need to get my happy birthday stamp though. Right here is happy birthday. And, oh, this goes back. So I will tell you about this stamp set again at the end, and I'll tell you about my online class. I have an online class going on right now, so I will tell you about that at the end again too, and give you my host code. And remember, any $30 order with a host code, you get a thank you card and a thank you gift from me in the mail, always. Okay, there's that. It's not, I didn't stamp that the greatest. It's a little high, but we're going with it. I don't have an extra one. Oh, I do. I do. Just one second. I saw it right here. So, I love these dies too. Look at these. They cut out all these different labels and they have stitching. So these are my second favorite dies. And so let me try this again. I need to pull this down a little bit. I want the birthday. See how it's on the top? I'm being picky. I just don't want it to be like that. This is like my favorite card of the night, and I actually want to give it away to somebody. So there, much better. I like that one a lot better. Okay, so now I'm gonna assemble. I'm putting my stamp away so I don't lose it. Don't want to lose it. Okay, we don't need this part yet. And all of our stamping is done, so I'm closing the ink pads because I already did the stamping and die cutting ahead of time. So let's put our pieces together. So the first thing we need is our bunch right here. And so how I'm going to do it, I'm going to use a mixture of things to put it down. I'm going to use some glue dots and some liquid glue. And if you know me, you know that liquid glue is not my friend. I use it when I need to, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. So I am putting this on just in a few spots, just so it tacks down to my paper. And less is more. Literally, the less you use, the better. So I'm kind of squeezing it and then using the tip to spread it around. Some of the other pieces will help secure this as well. So we have, this is what it looks like. Not a lot of glue. I'm going to turn it around. I don't even know where my original card went. I was like, how do I do this? And I'm going to put this right here, kind of like this. I'm going to hold it down for just a second. Okay, and we got that. So the next thing I did is I grabbed the darker green. These are the Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to tuck some of these leaf greenery in here like this. And so to do that, I'm going to put a glue dot at the top. And I need some of that liquid glue again. Just when I think I don't need it, I do. I am going to add a little bit here. Yes, I know some of you love Tombow, so that's awesome. It is a great glue. I just usually get it all over my fingers, so that's why I don't like it. it's not that it doesn't work great. It's an awesome adhesive. It's really, really awesome. It's so awesome that it sticks to your fingers and it never comes off. Or at least mine. Okay, so I'm going to stick that right there like that. And you can laugh at that comment. Maybe I'm just a little messy. I don't know. I'm going to stick another one of these glue dots just on the top leaf. And then use a little bit of Tombow on the bottom. Ooh, see, I got too much there. So I'm going to take my tip and kind of spread it around. Put a little bit here. Tombow glue is also great. Like if you don't want your card to fall apart, it is not going to fall apart with this. Like if you live in really humid climates, it is a really great adhesive. And then this one is going to come out like this. Okay, I'm just holding it down for a second. And now what I'm going to do, do you see these ends? They're too long. So I'm just going to snip them with my scissors, hopefully, just like that. So, and it's so affordable. It's like $4 for this bottle. So it's like really, it's a really good deal. So next we have these cute little things, and these are in Old Olive. So let me show you what these colors look like on big pieces right here. Just so you can see like how I cut them out. Can you see the difference here? And the bigger pieces, you can tell Pear Pizzazz, Old Olive, and Mossy Meadow. So there's like all three shades of green that I use, and you can see how I die cut them out. So this is really intricate. So I'm going to just add a little bit of my glue on here, and we're gonna stick this coming out over here. Oh my gosh, I see 90 people on here. Yes, the glue eraser is awesome too. And I'm going to snip this just like that. And next we're going to do this one. We're almost done with this card. It's a really pretty card, I think. I hope you guys like it too. And we're going to put this one kind of coming off over here. I'm just going to hold it down for a second, and I'm going to trim that like that. All right, now we get to add our flowers and this little centerpiece. So this piece is like the, you know, where you hold it. We're going to put that down with a dimensional, and I'm going to put one right in the middle. Yes, we're up to 93. Oh my gosh, could we get to 100? I don't know about that. That's a lot. Okay, that's going to go right there. Just like that. And now we're going to pop on some of these flowers, and they are put on with dimensionals too. So I just have 3 of them. We're going to put them on the back. So these are my favorite thing. 96. And I'm going to put one over here. Sorry, is my hand in your way? And oh my gosh, we hit 100. I think I need to give away another stamp set. I'm going to have to pick one that I have here that's brand new. I'll give away another stamp set. I'm so excited to stamp with you all tonight. We're going to put this one down here, and we're going to put this one kind of tucked over here. All right, so there's that. And now, oh, thank you for the hearts and sharing. Oh my gosh. We're going to put this here and this one like down here, these little white little clusters. And so I'm again just going to add some liquid glue. And again, I apparently didn't realize that there was stuff stamped on the back, but on the front, it's totally white. Sorry, my finger. I'm not used to the camera being down so far. So we're going to put these pretty little flowers here. I'm just going to hold it for a second. And next, we're going to add some glue to the back. I'm going to try not to get nervous. Oh my, I've never quite the audience tonight, ladies. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And we're going to stick these little flowers over here. I just need to hold these down for a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Next, we need those pearls again, and we're going to add a burlap-ish bow. So I don't need these. So I'm going to take some of these medium ones and put them on here. Thank you for sharing. If you're new to my channel, I go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so feel free to come back next week. I'm going to also add a few more little pearls, or I'm going to try to, with this take your pick tool up here and down here. Okay, oh, we got to add our sentiment too. So, but first, let's put this on our card. So, I probably should use, actually, no, I popped it up. I forgot. So we're going to put some dimensionals on the back. Thank you. Pat said, beautiful card. Thank you so much. I am going to be very sad to see this retire, but you can still order it. It's still current. You can still get it, and it's going to work awesome with our brand new mason jar punch that's coming out in June. Some of you might get a chance to win it at my online bingo. So don't worry, this card is not finished yet. It doesn't look finished to me. So now we're going to put this on here with, of course, a dimensional. That she is gone. And now we need a bow. So you can use linen thread or your twine. I couldn't find my linen thread. So this is actually the braided, what is it called? Official name. Braided burlap trim. This is included in my online class, the tropical. You're going to get your own bowl to this. And so what you can do, and what I did in the class actually, is on the end, you can pull it apart, and then you can use the, like, I love fraying the ends. Like, let me show you real quick on this card. So like on this card, I like fray the ends. So this is, like, I love doing that. And then I love pulling the threads apart to tie bows. You see how that one has a bow there? So that's what we're going to do tonight. So you can actually, once you get it frayed apart, you pull 2 of these threads out. We're going to pull 2 of them out. Holy camoly. I see 132 people watching me. And so I have 2 threads, and we're going to tie a bow. How I tie a bow is I do a loop, and then I do a second loop, and then I cross them over. And this is not how I tie my shoes, but this is how I tie my bows and card making. There are little bow things you can use. If you don't like bows, you don't have to add a bow, but this little burlap bow I think is the perfect touch. So we're going to trim the ends down, and we need a glue dot. Glue dots work great for your ribbons and bows and twines. So we're going to add this right here like that, and there is our card. Let me know what you think. What is your favorite card that we made tonight? If you just hopped on, let me show you what we made. You can always go through and watch the beginning. Oh, I see your hearts. I would love to see you make some of these cards. So here's my original one. Then we made, this was our first card we made. Wasn't it? Yes. And then we did this card right here. So those are our 3 cards, and we used the Beautiful Bouquet stamp set and the coordinating dies, which is Beautiful Bunch. If you would like to order any of these products, here is the host code. Remember, at least $30 order, you get a thank you card and a little gift from me in the mail. And head over to my website if you want to take the Tropical Oasis card class. You're going to make 15 different cards, and you're going to get a whole bunch of products to make them. There's no stamping required in this. And they are really fun tropical cards that will make you happy. And so the registration for this ends in a few days, so make sure you do that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you tonight. I don't think so. We're definitely going to be giving away a stamp set. I'm going to look for another one that I have, and maybe even and embellishment. So thank you so much for sharing and joining me tonight. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the projects tonight with the Beautiful Bouquet. Get it before it retires, because it is retiring. And I know the dies especially are on while supplies last. So a lot of our dies are selling out. So this is one of my favorites. So be sure to get it. And I hope to see you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. same time. Be safe and have a great night, everyone. Thank you.